It's been a few months, but I finally got around to refreshing that kimchi, and I'm going to show you how I did it. So the last time we made kimchi, it was in May, and this has been sitting on my counter since I finished it off. I just wanted to make sure it didn't spoil or anything, because it shouldn't, and it didn't, since it's matured to the point where it's mostly lactic acid at this point, and nothing can really survive in that kind of environment. This time around, we will be putting in some shiitakes that I grew, some king oysters that I bought, and also, obviously, the napa cabbage, some jalapenos, and a ton of garlic. This mixture of kimchi juice has already seen these mushrooms. Not the shiitake, but definitely the king oysters. We put brown shimeji, white shimeji, and a few other mushrooms in there. You can check out our previous video. The only thing to note is that we put Korean radish in the last batch, and it gave the mixture a bit of a funky flavor, but you know, I'm welcome to it. I keep failing to put fish in the mixture, which is kind of important in the base of a traditional kimchi, but you know, we're not doing anything traditional here. But I think the flavor would be really complementary to what we're doing here. I think I might enjoy this batch as it is right now and then add some fish into it like in the middle of the phase. So I ran out of room in the first bowl, so I'm just chopping up this other napa and doing the same thing to it, putting salt on it, and I'll put that off to the side. And I have to wait 2 hours for that. So while that's going, I'm gonna taste the liquid again since I haven't tasted it in a while. And it was pretty good. You know, the funkiness is there, but it's actually a lot less than it was. So I added a little bit of sugar to counteract it. And I had to wait 2 hours, so I did a bit of meal prep, you know what I'm saying? It was Sunday. By the time I finished cooking, the 2 hour mark had passed, and I was ready to rinse the vegetables off of all the salt until they tasted fine on their own, which means that they'll taste even better with the sauce. So I went and added it in. The amount of vegetables that I added into the Perpetual liquid was perfect. So I just put a lid on top and press it down so that the vegetables are not exposed to the air. Otherwise, they can still rot. And that's all there is to it. Thank you guys for watching, and be sure to follow and like for an update video.